What's up? Good morning from Bantayan, Cebu.
Wow! You brought a lot!
Let me know if you guys can hear me, see me, hear me.
They will be because you're in a sandy place. That's okay. You can wash it off with the water. That's fine. That's okay.
What's up?
Oh, look, oh. You can wash it off.
I'm in my happy place. I needed sun. Even though I'm not in the sun right now because I'm connecting to you guys with the Wi-Fi. But how are you? I want to speak to you guys about speaking to your storms. You see, they started karaoke apparently. This is my tiki hut. You see it? It's my little spot. It's my little spot there. Look at this view though. This view's better. Hold on, let's clean the view. Candace, say hello to Instagram.
Hello.
It's unreal. Blessings, Lucretia. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I have just. Oh, look, this is my friend Jay on the paddleboard. So cool. I have just learned to be at such a stillness internally, and today it was supposed to rain, and I felt led to just not accept the rain and just focus on the sunshine. And it ended up just the sun only the sun has come out. It hasn't rained, and it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain today, and it's not. And in that moment, a divine intervention took place, and I realized, what do we stare at more? Do we stare at the storm, or do we stare at the sunshine? Do we stare at the bad news? Because what we focus on, we feed. What we feed grows. So, in your life right now, are you just magnifying the storms? Are you magnifying the storms in your life? Or are you magnifying the sunshine? I know that that's a word for somebody. Are you magnifying the storms, or are you magnifying the sunshine? You know, things can make you feel down and out and defeated. I shared with you guys, I was sleeping on the couch at my mom's place for a long time. And then I started to really, I looked at this little corner in my mom's house, and I realized, like, wait, I could create a loft here. I don't need to sleep on the couch. I can make a loft. And I turned my loft into an online gym. I turned my loft into an office. I turned it into like a motivation section. Like, I wrote on the walls. I shifted. I could have said, this is a storm. I lost my beach apartment. I lost my car. I lost everything. I'm sleeping on a couch. But just one day when I decided to say, I'm not going to keep this circumstance here. And I looked at the wall and I realized, I'm like, there could be a place here. So what can you start to look at in your life and say that there is an opportunity here? There's an opportunity here, because I want to show you guys a photo of this was the sun. I don't know if you can see the sun. Okay, you guys look at the right, all the way to the right. You see all the way to the right, there's a little spot of light. That's where the sun came out of. But that is actually where my focus was. And as the day went on, that was in the morning. There was supposed to be a sunrise, and there wasn't. There was a storm. If you guys look straight ahead, it's dark clouds. It wasn't just clouds, it was dark clouds. But I didn't stare at the storm. I didn't entertain the storm. I looked at the sun, and it just kept getting brighter. Let me see if you could see this. That's the storm. But then we have this. So who won? Who won? Who won? The storm or the sun? And I want you to always look at life that way. Life, obviously, you're gonna have your gray clouds, right? You're gonna have your situations where there's things that the circumstance looks like you're already defeated, the forecast, I didn't even know what the forecast was, but apparently the forecast was it's supposed to rain. And the guy here was like, oh, you guys are so lucky. I was like, no, I spoke to that storm. I made sure that that wasn't going to ruin my day. And I'm a big believer in what we focus on, we feed, and what we feed grows. So there's a power in what you are really sitting on, what you are allowing in. We need both. No, you need rain, you don't need a storm. That's another thing. You can use a drizzle, you never need a storm. You don't need strong winds, you don't need all this turbulence. You don't need all of that. You need rain. Rain is good. You could have a rain shower without a storm. You don't need the turbulence to come along with the rain. All you need is rain. All you need is a shower of water. You don't need a storm. You see, sometimes we think in this yin-yang stuff of like, oh, we still need the darkness in order to get the light. No, you entertain that too long. And how long are you going to allow the darkness in your life to be the excuse of why you experience hell on a day-to-day? Absolutely not. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of sitting through storms. I'm tired of allowing the winds of change to change my life. Absolutely not. And that's why I came up with that quote, unless you choose to be a force, life will force you in its own direction. Until you choose to see the sunlight, storms will just follow over your head. Some of you have allowed storms to just be above your head and take over your life, and you've just allowed every ounce of chaos to come against you and destroy you, and just realize that that was never God's plan for a human being. Like, you're supposed to live life and life abundantly. You're supposed to live at peace with yourself. You're not supposed to have this constant storm and turbulence inside yourself. That's not how life was supposed to be. And if it is, it's because that you have just magnified that and you have allowed yourself to accept that. Thank you, JP. I appreciate the badge. You have allowed yourself to accept storms constantly in your life. When are you going to say, enough is enough? I want peace. When are you going to decide, I want peace? When are you going to decide that? Oh, here, say hi to my friend. Cat, say hello to Instagram.
Hi!
There you go. When are you going to decide that you want peace? When are you going to say, I want peace? I'm tired of the storms. I'm not going to allow storms to be what dictate my life. Yes, the storms made you better. The storms made you wiser. But enough is enough, all right? You don't need to keep going through traumas to learn lessons. You don't need to keep going through pain to get stronger. It's over with. I feel that the people who are listening to this, they're done with the storms. Yes, allow rain to come, but don't ask for a storm. And focus. What you focus on, you feed, and what you feed grows. I believe every ounce of your life right now, even if there's a storm, there's a crack of light. Let's go back to that photo. And I'm going to close out with this. There's a crack of light. There's a crack of light. There's a crack of light. There's a crack of hope. There's an opening of hope and an opening of peace and an opening of truth in your life right now that is set out that could be more powerful than any storm that's trying to take over your life. I love you. God bless.